Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into something really cool, custom trading indicators. We're going to break down how you can take that trading idea that's stuck in your head and turn it into your very own powerful analytical tool. You know, for a ton of traders, the standard stuff, your RSI, your MACD, they're great. I mean, they're classics for a reason. But here's the thing. They're just the starting point. They give everyone the exact same signals from the exact same playbook. And that right there, that's where the real opportunity is hiding. When you create your own indicators, you get to tailor everything to your unique strategy. We're talking about your time frame, the specific things you trade. This is how you build an actual personal edge that those off-the-shelf tools just can't give you. I love this quote because it just nails it. Think about it. Standard indicators are like a pre-made jar of pasta sauce. Yeah, it works, it gets the job done, but everyone's using the same sauce. Building your own indicator, well, that's like being a chef in your own kitchen, creating a signature recipe from scratch. It's perfectly suited to your taste, your style. Okay, so with that in mind, let's get into it. We're going to explore why stepping beyond those standard tools is such a game changer for building your edge. All right, now this is where it gets really interesting. Once you decide to build your own stuff, you're basically standing at a fork in the road. You've got two main paths to choose from. Think of it like two different workshops, each with an amazing set of tools inside. And really, at a high level, the choice boils down to this. On one hand, you've got PineScript. It's the super accessible, user-friendly innovator on TradingView. And on the other hand, you have MQL. That's the powerhouse, the heavy lifter for building fully automated trading robots on MetaTrader. And this table just lays it all out so clearly. Look at the learning curve, right? PineScript is intentionally designed to be easy, almost like plain English. It's super accessible. MQL? Well, it's a steeper climb because it's based on C++. But that's because it's built for one thing, creating those seriously sophisticated, fully automated trading robots. You know them as expert advisors on MetaTrader. So the big takeaway for PineScript is just how accessible it is. It's built to tear down those technical walls. The code feels way more like writing out a sentence than programming. And since it's baked right into TradingView, you can jump straight to your strategy logic instead of getting bogged down in complicated setups. And here's what that actually looks like. This little chunk of code, it's just defining two moving averages, right? A fast one and a slow one. Then it just tells the chart, hey, when the fast one crosses the slow one, show me a signal. That's it. It's super readable, totally straightforward. And boom, the result is just perfect. That code we just looked at turns into these clean, simple, up and down arrows right there on your chart. It takes that abstract logic and makes it instantly visual. And really, that's the whole goal, isn't it? Okay, now let's flip the coin and look at MQL. This language is a different beast. It's all about raw power and total control. Since it's built on C++, you can create some seriously complex, high-speed algorithms. But the real headline here is building fully automated trading systems from scratch that can manage every single part of a trade for you. And you can see it right away in the code. The structure is way more formal. You can totally see its C++ roots. You're defining things like buffers, setting up properties, writing out calculation loops. It gives you this insane granular level of control, but yeah, like we said, that's where the steeper learning curve comes in. And here's what that code gets you. A clean, custom moving average plotted right there in its own little window on your MetaTrader chart. It just goes to show how you can build and see your own analytical tools in action right inside that powerhouse environment. Okay, so we've seen the toolkits, PineScript and MQL. Now for the big question. What's the actual process? How do you take that spark of an idea you have about the market and turn it into a real, functional indicator that you can actually use? Well, it really breaks down into this clear four-step journey. First, it starts with the concept, the what if. Then you get your hands dirty and translate that logic into code, testing it in small pieces. Step 3 is absolutely critical. Backtesting. You have to see how it would have performed on historical data. And finally, you deploy it and watch how it does in the real world. All right, so you've picked your language, you understand the process. What can you actually build? What kind of next-level insight-generating tools can you create? Let's dream a little bit and look at some examples. I mean, we're talking about going way, way beyond a simple moving average. Imagine building a single trend confidence score that pulls in data from multiple other indicators to give you one simple reading. Or what about a volatility indicator that's smart enough to adapt its own settings based on whether the market is quiet or chaotic? This is all about getting a much deeper, more nuanced view of what's happening. And then, There's automation. You can literally program your indicator to hunt for you, to find those tricky patterns like divergences that are so easy for us to miss. Or you can build a signal generator that stays completely silent until, bam, that perfect storm of 3, 4, 5 of your conditions all line up at once. Okay, I know this can all sound like a huge mountain to climb, but it really doesn't have to be. So, how do you take that very first step without feeling overwhelmed? Here's your roadmap. The absolute #1 rule is start simple. Please don't try to build the world's most complex trading robot on your first day. A fantastic place to start is just to take an indicator you already use and just tweak it a little bit and lean on the community. The forums for TradingView and MQL are packed with people willing to help. And I can't say this enough, test everything. Backtest, forward test, paper trade, and build your risk management rules right into your code from the very beginning. So there you have it. You've got the blueprint now. You know the languages, you understand the process, you've seen what's possible. The only question left is, what are you going to build? What market edge will you code first?